Hi everyone, my name's Taryn and I'm going to talk to you guys about your inner circle and your supportive spouse. So I'm going to take you back to how important having a good inner circle is and how important having a good supportive spouse or significant other is. I'm going to go back before Scentsy. I'm going to go back to when I found out I was pregnant with my twins. My whole family, like my whole outside family, not my immediate family, my whole outside family, thought it was wrong for me to give up kids for adoption. Okay? The only person that supported me through that whole entire time was my mom. She was at the time my supportive spouse. I didn't have a great inner circle, and it took a lot to follow through with my plan because I didn't have the supportive friends at the time. Then we're going to come up now. That was 13 years ago. So let's 13, 14 years ago. So let's come up to my Scentsy business. Okay. I joined Scentsy in May of 2019. I joined on a $15 kit. I joined on a whim. I joined at the end of the month. I did attempt to have a launch party in June. I ended up in the hospital. I ended up having surgery. And then it kind of fell to the wayside for a little bit. Then my husband and I were talking and we were getting ready to place our order for me to stay active because honestly, all I did was join for that reason, right? And I looked at him and I said, you know what? I said, I'm going to have a party. I'm going to see what happens. Let's see if I can get my stuff for free. And ended up selling $500 that month. And it was like a light bulb went off. And my husband was really, really hesitant. My inner circle was really, really hesitant. My mom's always been in my corner for everything. She is in my corner for this now, not back then. Okay. So I had a really bad inner circle. Nobody believed that I could do it. Nobody believed that it was worth my time. Nobody believed I'd stick with it. My husband did, but nobody else did. And my husband was hesitant at the same time. So as the months went on through 2019, we went into 2020, and everybody was still hesitant. I went through a Leap to Lead program in November of 2019, and my whole entire shift happened, or it might have been October, I don't remember. But the way I worked the program, the way that I did things, the way that I worked my business, everything kind of shifted. And as everything shifted, my husband's mentality shifted because he watched me working it and not just sometimes working it. You can work this business part-time, but you cannot work this business once in a while. It won't work. You have to actually physically work it. So, into 2020, my inner circle had changed a little bit. I was hanging out with more like-minded people. I was hanging out with people that wanted to make something of themselves. I had ditched all of my negativity. I had ditched all of the negative people in my life. And when shutdown happened in March, I poured myself into this business. I worked this business 40 hours a week. My husband went to work. I sat here and worked this business. And And when I made that dedication and I changed who I was around and who I was talking to, and I was away from all the negative at work, when I changed all that and I started talking to people that wanted to make something of their lives, whether it was in Scentsy or in a different area of their life, my business soared and it has not stopped. I promoted in April, I double promoted in June, and I became a director in June. And I went back to work in June, and I promised myself when I went back to work that I was not going to let the negativity bring me down. And I haven't. Ever since I have poured myself into it, gave myself, I can do this, I can do this. My husband has been 100% in my corner. 100%. Whatever I need, he'll ask me how my day went. And I work full time, you guys. I work at night. I work 5 nights a week. I work full time in a very stressful industry. This is my outlet. I love to do this. I absolutely love to work this business. And this will be, I'm going to speak it into the universe. This will be my job, and I won't have to do another one. My husband is so much behind me that it makes me want to push myself. My inner circle now is so positive that it makes me want to push myself. Your inner circle and a supportive spouse is very important, and they may not be there right when you start, but you keep pushing yourself and it'll come. It'll come, you guys. And we're all in it together. So most of my inner circle is Scentsy people. Yeah, most of them are. But that's okay because we push each other. And that's what's important. Your spouse is always supposed to support you, or your significant other, whichever way you want to do it. But there's always doubts. But if you can push past those doubts and you can show them that this is important, they're going to come around. My husband wasn't supportive when I started. He is now, and he'll never stop being supportive. I hope this helps you guys in realizing that you're not alone if you don't have that inner circle. But I want you guys to think about what your inner circle looks like right now and what you want your inner circle to look like. I've done that. I broke it down. My inner circle was very negative, very self-righteous, a lot of people who didn't want to help other people, who were in it for themselves. And now my inner circle is loving and caring and supportive and like-minded people. And that is important to your business. Believe me, it is. So I hope this is an informative video for you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.